How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have an opening day rematch against the 15-7 Rangers. We're here sitting at 500. This division is cutthroat, y'all. I mean, everybody's done decently well so far. We've got here this series against the Rangers to start us out. We took 2 of 3 from Toronto. We took lost 2 of 3 to the White Sox. You got to win those series. Actually, we took, 2 of 3. So let's take a look here. This 4-game set, this could really make or break us so far here early on in the season. Arguably one of the biggest series we've had so far. And we'll be playing this game against DeGrom here. That's the last game of the series. And so far, not so great. Losing 6-1. Jameson Taillon goes 6 2/3 for the Rangers. Gets the dub. There, as you see, Nathaniel Lowe, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., and Corey Lee doing their part. Seager, McMahon, all RBIs. So on our end here, nothing much. Craig Nunez getting an extra base knock. A lot of doubles. Nunez hoping to get something going here, but Gilbert not doing so hot. 6 innings, only 2 runs. Actually, it's the bullpen. Trevor Stephen giving up 4, costing us there. That's not great. So let's, taking a look at the bullpen, seeing are there things that we can do, and there's not really much there with Stephen. He's just having a rough start, like most of the bullpen. So we just gotta hope they can turn things around here. It's April. It's fine. We'll just, keep an eye out. So we lose game 2, 7-2. Ice cold to start the season, it seems like. Tyler Anderson killed us last year. He goes 8 strong innings. Let's see. The bullpen, along with Yuri Perez, probably Yuri's worst start of the season, but Nick Sandlin also giving up the runs. Can't even go a full inning. Not great. You're supposed to beat those guys, But we win game 3. We get a, W against Cole Wren. Walter Ford looking great. 8 innings, 9 strikeouts against this Rangers offense. That's awesome. Sandlin, of course, giving up more runs. Or Steven, I'm sorry. Trevor Stephen. Oof. Kid just doesn't really have it this year. So taking a look here at the lineup, at the rotation, the training and stuff, and just, moving the bullpen guys around, flexing, gonna, possibly move around, trying to get Brents in some more high leverage roles. I like Brents, but y'all, even just scrolling through this bullpen, you guys can see, they are blowing leads for us, they're just not keeping us in these games. And, it's frustrating, You try to build a championship team with this team, and you have a great lineup, great pitching, what should be on paper a decent bullpen, but things just don't necessarily turn out that way. So, let's get things started here against the Texas Rangers. Finale of this 4-game set here at home, and a rematch from opening day as we take on DeGrom, and DeGrom versus Kirby. 17-8, and we're 12-13. So, all in all, a horrible start to the season so far. With this team, we should not be 12-13, but we are. It is how it is. It is what it is. Kirby, our ace, not helping matters much with that 5 ERA and 5 starts. Can't get more than 1 win out of that. Not walking anybody, but giving up the hits, giving up the runs. So, when we're against DeGrom, and that's never easy. Put the Rangers in some throwbacks for funsies, because I like their red uniforms. I miss the red. I don't love the blue nearly as much. But Bubba Thompson leading off the ball game. He's got some wheels, and he's going to start the game with a bloop hit into right field. And already he's starting to sweat a little bit. He's, like I said, got some wheels. He can fly. Not the guy you want to give up a leadoff hit to. Garrett Cooper, former Marlin. 400 average 5 home runs, 9 RBIs to start the season. He's down a strike, 0-1. There's a ground ball right to Brian Hayes. Around the horn they go for a double play. And 2 quick outs. Seager with the full count. Pops it up. Nunez is there. In foul ground and easy play. So what was a scary start kind of calms down a little bit. But here we go. Facing Jacob deGrom. He's like a fine wine, it seems. He's only getting better with age. I mean, that ERA says otherwise. But, you know, he's still Jacob deGrom. I feel like he doesn't regress ever. 4-1 in 5 starts. Cannot complain about that one bit. So I switched up the lineup around a little bit. Moved Nunez down in the order. Brought up Bryce Terang to the top because he's starting off hot this season. And he takes a ball, 1-0. With deGrom, you got to be patient. And preferably not swing at pitches like that. And that's the first out. But look, you see there's Terang, 325 average. Julio Rodriguez with a 305 average. Kyle Tucker down in the 5th spot. Even Haniger's having a good start. Cal Raleigh as well. It's just Nunez and Brian Hayes who are struggling. And Kate Dowdy at second base. But Dowdy's not really, if he puts it together, great. But we've got some prospects in the middle infield that can play, if he's a guy we want to part ways with eventually. Up the middle, good stop by Simeon. Quick second out as Cabrian is down on 1 pitch for Julio Rodriguez. I can't tell what he's tied for 6th for in the AL, but he's having a good start to the year. Can't complain about that from Rodriguez. Takes a fastball low near the dirt. Last 5 games, Rodriguez has scored 3 runs. Can't complain. Love that. But that seems like that's the only amount of runs that we score as he rips that foul. Goes the other way, 1-1. We're just, I think I say this in all these Mariners videos, but we're just not a very clutch team, and part of that's just me. Like, I probably shouldn't play. I should probably give myself and you guys something to watch, but not by playing every ace that we run across, because I'm still getting my timing back, and, playing against deGrom and is not going to help solve that problem, as that's a good off speed that gets Rodriguez swinging, and deGrom looking sharp as ever to start the ball game. But yes, I'm trying to get my timing back, and this game is not it. Spoiler alert, I guess, but I mean, he can just blow that fastball right by me. I'm not going to hit it. It might be in my happy zone, but it's not with this. Not with my eyes. Backdoor slider gets Juan Soto looking. deGrom with his 2nd strikeout of the day. There's Kyle Tucker. He's been great. Big Kyle Tucker fan. But I'm late on the heater again. Of course I am. If only the Mariners could do stuff to compete in real life. They had a great 2022, an okay 2023. Not great, but fine. And then they just trade away everybody for peanuts. Good take by Tucker. And it's just kind of frustrating. But, as we enter into the new year, there's a good slider by deGrom for 3rd strikeout. But as we enter into the new year, let's just start thinking about MLB 24. What teams do I want to try, play as? The Reds are kind of young. They could be kind of fun. My original plan that I was thinking about over the summer, because I'm going to do an NL team. But my original idea was the Diamondbacks, because they're young and up and coming, and now with the Dodgers signing Shohei, at the time of this video being recorded, the Dodgers are a good rival. They're OP, America's super team, But then they had to go and win the World Series, or not win the World Series, but get to the World Series as deGrom strikes out the side. The Rangers, our opponent today, did win the World Series. Soto misses, can't get to it. Rodriguez is throwing to 2nd, and he is out. What was Adolis Garcia thinking? I don't know, but we'll take it. Should have stayed at 1st. But yeah, I was thinking about the Diamondbacks. Then they had to go make the World Series. hit, as that's another base hit for Gurriel Jr. But the Diamondbacks also got new uniforms, or a rebrand of their uniforms, and I think they look kind of cool. So we might do the Diamondbacks this year, or next year, I should say. Julio's there, and that's the end of the third. To the bottom of the third.
Ball 4, first base.
Okay, there's a good take. We'll take a walk. Our first base runner of the game with one out here. Okay, Dowdy down 0-2. Dowdy's batting stance kind of hurts my back looking at it. Strikes out, but Nunez able to steal second. On the move. Ground ball deep in the hole. Seager has no play. I thought about running home with him, but I thought, okay, that's an easy out if I do. So we're going to try runners at the corners, but the fastball gets me. Can't lay off the high heat. DeGrom picking up another one, and we still have no score to the fourth. Hey, there's a strikeout for Kirby. Corey Seager now up. And he's going to strike out. Good fastball. So Kirby saying, hey, this is my turf. I can do that. And he gets a few strikeouts. Rodriguez getting hit in the side. So, okay, not ideal. We don't want Julio to possibly get hurt, but we'll take a leadoff base runner for Juan Soto. Oh, okay. He gets the fastball out of the zone and is able to rip it into left. So, okay. Two runners on for Tucker. He's the man you want.
0-1.
But not when you swing like that. See, another thing about my game, especially not having played for a few months, is that I'm just so eager. I want to get those hits. I want to drive in those runs. But I got to remember that I'm playing on, I think, Hall of Fame difficulty. So they're not just going to throw me meatballs, especially a pitcher like DeGrom. And, I just got to remember, the basics of baseball strategy. When I'm down 2 strikes, they're probably going to try to get me to chase, right? But, I'm just like, I got to do it. I got to get a hit as Tucker strikes out. Good fastball right in his wheelhouse. But again, can't reach. Can't catch up. Haniger, weakly tapped to third. Tags out Rodriguez and double play. So probably our biggest opportunity so far wasted. On to the 6th. Right field. Base hit for Corey Lee. I hate it when the bottom half of the lineup gets something going against us, especially with this Rangers lineup. On the move. Good hit and run from Bubba Thompson. Well executed as he hits that into center field. Lee moves up to third. Runners at the corners now with one man down. And, Garrett Cooper, who's had a hot start so far, but he's not really someone I'm necessarily so worried about. But I am worried about Corey Seager, Nathaniel Lowe, and Ryan McMahon.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Those are guys that scare me. Cooper's down on strikes 3. Good pitches by Kirby. And he's 1 out away. But again, it's big Corey Seager coming up to bat. I'm not going to lie. And I know Seager's only a couple years into this deal with Texas. But when he signed with them, I really thought that's a mistake. But he punishes mistakes, as that's a mistake from Kirby. And he's going to laugh in my face. However, we get bailed out. A double play. Thompson can't believe it. He was ready to go all the way around. But second and third, 1-0. Nathaniel Lowe will get that one through the hole into right field. Tucker's throw will not be in time. And it doesn't matter. They get that run home. Bubba Thompson can cross that plate. And it's 2-0 Texas. McMahon rips that one down the line, but it stays foul as our ball boy can't pick it up cleanly. Fouled off yet again. 0-2. Kirby gets him swinging with the curve. So 2-0 Rangers lead. Could have been a lot worse. Seager could have really hit that ball out of there. He just missed, and unfortunately for him, but fortunately for us, it bounces into the stands. So 2-0. Rodriguez gets hit in the shoulder. Like, you know, in the old MLB The Show games, after like the second hit by pitch, they throw him out. Why won't they throw him out now? They've matured. They've gotten better. How dare they? Oh well. Leadoff man on. Not leadoff man on. Runner on with 2 outs. Juan Soto got a hold of a fastball well out of the zone, but this time he's able to lay off that one and doesn't chase because that would be nothing but a ground ball. DeGrom at 69 nice pitches, and pitch number 70 is a ball, and I'm tired of DeGrom striking me out all the time, so I literally at this point just sat the controller down and I was like, I'm not swinging. Not with Juan Soto. He's going to try to maybe pitch around me, maybe not, you know, but there's a base hit. Rodriguez thought about going to third, but he'll scamper back to second. So 2 outs, 2 on. Kyle Tucker up to bat, 0 for 2. And I guess I picked up the controller once again and swung at a bad pitch. So, rip me. I'm not doing too hot. All right, on to the 9th we go. Bottom 9, 1-1, 4, 5, and 6. Facing the lefty.
Ball.
And it is Brock Burke, the Rangers closer. He's having a spectacular year so far. I think this is his 8th appearance, and he hasn't given up a run. Soto with another hard hit base hit on the ground. And our leadoff man is on. Let's see if Kyle Tucker can do anything. Over. But he's clutch. He's Mr. Clutch. I think after this game, though, I think I'm going to, if I can remember, I'm going to mix up the lineup a little bit. As that fastball was in his wheelhouse, and he made good timing, but unfortunately it's a fly to center, so just some bad luck on our part. But I'm going to switch up the lineup. I think what I'll probably do is keep Terang leading off. Put Soto at the second spot, maybe. No. Probably Terang, Julio, Tucker, and then Soto. Or I could do what the Braves usually have done and just do like the top 3 hitters, 1, 2, 3, and just do, you know, like Soto, Julio, and Tucker, and then go from there. Because in the last season for us, as that's a strikeout, so 2 quick outs here. Last batter for the Mariners, Mr. Cal Raleigh. But last season, Terang really thrived in that 6th spot. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on it. But I don't really have somebody I like at the leadoff spot. So I might do it that way. Hopefully in the next video I'll have remembered. And we'll have a new lineup to see if we can get things started here. Ugly cut by Cal. 0-2. Mariners down to their final strike. Trying to not give up 3 of 4 to Texas here.
No.
Close take.
1-2.
Good take. 1 and 2. Next video will be against the Angels at home.
No.
That's a ball. And in the video after that, Ty France comes back. Ty France makes his homecoming. Or has his homecoming. And we'll play the Guardians. Hit the other way. Into right, but right at the right fielder. And the Rangers off the back of DeGrom. No surprise there. Get the dub. Take 3 out of 4. And improve to 10 games over 500 while we fall to 12 and 14. It's tough out there, boys. It's tough. Just held to 5 hits. Kirby did his part, though. He kept us in this game. But DeGrom and his 11 strikeouts, just that's a lot better than Kirby did. But Kirby, nothing to scoff at either. 7 strikeouts, just the 2 runs, just the 1 walk, 7 innings, and DeGrom couldn't get through 7 innings. So, haha, DeGrom, we have you beat on stamina. All right, guys, I will catch you guys next time. If you liked what you see, make sure you send a like, write a comment, give me some feedback, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed more, there will be more on the channel. Like I said, we got the Angels and the Guardians coming up next here in year 4 of the Mariners franchise. Take care and have a great rest of y'all's day.